Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of SJ Talks. And in this episode, I will give agency owner some tips. I've been running an agency for last 16 years. Along the way, I have learned many things, and I wanted to share with everyone out there so they can handle the problem which I'm facing and the solution which I suggest. So today's topic is how to manage a crisis. Whether you want a crisis or not, you will face a lot of challenges while you are running your agency, specifically with remote team. Example would be an employee doing certain things bad for your company, a client who will create problem, some legal trouble, partnership in different places. However, there has to be some steps, and I figured some steps to manage a crisis. So I'm going to share with you. So first of all, I think in order to go ahead and handle a crisis and manage a crisis, you really need to take a deep breath. Step one, take a deep breath. Um, I have seen it many, many times that when I was in crisis, initial period, I was stressed out and overthinking. But if I relax myself, whichever way, whether it is going for a walk when I lost a client contract or something bad happened, instead of working and trying to think it over and over again, I take a deep breath. I go for a walk. I sometimes do other things. When I have gym session, I go for gym session and try to not to react with that situation. So that's very important first step. Second, once you calm down, once you know that you have to handle this, you go to the second step. The first thing I do actually, I have a meeting with my leadership team. I have a close circle of team members. It doesn't matter whether what title they have it. I call them and tell them, listen, we need to have an emergency meeting. And since we are in different location, some people are in India, some people are in Bangladesh, some people in New York. Even middle of the day, they are late at night. I would call them and ask them, hey guys, we have a crisis. Can we talk? We discuss what is the problem, and I ask honest opinion, what exactly I should do. It's amazing that not only right away they will support you and they will tell you not to panic, and especially my group of people. And this is something where I found that is so productive to discuss with team members whom you trust, and they do give you better suggestion than what you had it in plan. So once you listen to them, you argue with them, you discuss with them what should be our action plan, you go ahead and write a strategy. And the reason I show this picture, it doesn't need to be long document or anything like that. I just write down something on workboard, our software, in a very simple step-by-step guide, and we go ahead and write down those steps and make sure that this is reviewed by those same leadership team. Either on the Slack, I say this is the steps we are going to follow. We actually agree on these steps on the meeting, and we go ahead and do that. So once I have the written strategy, what do I do? I go ahead and you know cascade communication with team. And that means we have a global team of 140 members. A lot of big crisis moment, we just arrange a all hand meeting. Certain time within 24 hours. I want to make sure they know what I know. We follow culture where open communication with everyone. However, that meeting is more about explaining what situation is, whether we lost some revenue, we have COVID-19 right situation that what we are expecting, and tell them that this is the steps we are taking. So this give them assurance that leadership team is have a plan and they are cascading to them. That will bring down all the noise which will make, because sometimes when you have legal issues, sometimes you have client issues, project is gone, some kind of confusion happen, you really need to have same cascading message to everyone. So they will not have gossip around in the office or even on the Zoom and other places. So that's definitely something where, I go ahead and do, and then ask for help. One of the way I found it very productive that I would go ahead and tell them, listen, I need help, guys. This is COVID is here. We are going to lose some revenue. What can we do? A lot of time, especially in this COVID time, I found that a lot of team members support us, and they put in a lot of effort, and even reach out to us and give us some ideas. So that's very important. The last step is, I actually found, over the year, that whenever there is a crisis, after the crisis, actually there is a momentum you have to create within the team, right? So let's say we lose a client. Let's say we have certain things, or we have, I mean, these are the common problem, financial problem in a team member doing something. They would suggest him, and we will create change some process, and that happen overnight, because everybody has high energy, and you have to utilize that time to create some project and follow up. So this is my last tip, number 5. Use the momentum to create energy on your team, which is very, very important. So this is a very short video of explaining 5-step process of handling crisis. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any feedback, if you have any tips for me, please do reach out to me. Thank you.